very special local 518 broadcast from the Metroland offices, and actually I think we can call them the Metroland studios now, seeing as the series is in its third installment here, and we have our biggest group yet, Eastbound Jesus, four-piece bluegrass country ensemble here. You guys, we've only got about 4/6 of you here today, though,
yeah,
right?
That's right. Yeah, we're missing our bass player and our lead guitar player.
Well, thanks so much for coming in. It's great to
have
have
us.
you.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Why don't you guys take a chance to introduce yourselves? Who do we have here today?
I'm Carl Anderson. I'm playing bass, or no, I'm playing bass. I'm playing the drums and doing a lot of backup vocals.
I'm Luke Anderson. I'm playing the banjo and backup vocals as well.
I'm Adam, singing, playing guitar.
I'm Zach. I'm playing the lap steel guitar, and a little later I'll be busting out the acoustic.
Awesome. I think we're filling this conference room here with more sound than it can maybe handle, but
Sounds good.
ready to do it. So tell me a little bit about you guys. You've been around for about a year now, a little over a year, and you've released 2 records, been playing all over the place. Won the SPAC Battle of the Bands last year. The momentum is rolling. How did you get started?
Well, how did we get started? Carl called me and said he was buying a snare drum and wanted to learn how to play the drums. So
Do you play
he wanted
drums?
to start a band. No, I don't play the drums.
Actually, yeah, we were in different groups, and about the same time, both of our bands broke up, and I was in a band with Zach, and Adam was in a band with our guitar player and our bass player, and I think over that summer, this was 2010, the bands fell apart, and then in the fall, I was like, well, we got these guys that can living around town, and we can all play and everything, so I called up Adam, I'm like, I'm gonna buy a snare drum, and I'll call up Zach, and we'll put this band together.
He was just playing bass drum in the last band, playing guitar and playing bass drum. So he decided to learn how to play the drums for real at that point.
He learned fast too. We wrote 2 songs at our first practice. And then,
Yeah, it's just like an infamous like around the campfire sort of gig, right?
What's
When I listen to
yeah.
your records, it sounds like it's being played either on the back of a pickup truck
we
or
practiced
around
in
the campfire.
an old barn.
Yeah.
On a back road in Greenwich, and yeah, we had a wood stove out there. We've been out there when it was 14 below, huddled around the wood stove, writing tunes. It's about being cold.
Yeah, and like what, 2-3 months after you guys got together, you released Greatest Hits Volume 1. No small feat for a band.
It was about 4 months. We had it written in about 2 months probably.
Yeah.
We played our first show and then started recording. We recorded the first album in Carl's bedroom. With 1 mic and Logic, and then as soon as we finished that, we started writing the next one. And the next one took a little longer to finish, but we recorded that at Easy Road Studios in Greenwich.
Right, which is a beautiful studio. I've been out there.
It's
It's
amazing.
an old dairy barn, right?
Yeah,
Argyle or something.
yeah, it's an amazing place. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Holy Smokes, right?
Holy Smokes
Just came out in January.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about how that came together, the recording process in like in a proper studio?
Well, we did the first 3 tracks because we won the Battle of the Bands, so we got some time to record the tracks, and we went out to a recording company out beyond Waynesburg, and we did 3 tracks, and then we were talking about recording the rest of the album. We were debating on where we wanted to go, but Edie Road, we were friends with those guys. We could get over there any night of the week, listen to tracks, mix it, and everything. So that just made the most sense, I think, to go in there and record the rest of the 10 songs. So we basically went in one weekend in November, and we got there on Friday night, didn't leave till Sunday night. We laid down 90% of the album. We came back a little later and did vocals and stuff, but yeah, we practiced a lot to get real tight so we could get our money's worth, get in and get out, and then move forward with mixing and mastering. So we're really happy with how it came out, and everyone that worked on it was so professional, and we were all behind it so much that I think everyone was really excited in what we were getting out of the recording process.
I think you're actually of an elite class of musicians who have all slept on the floor of the Road Studios, including Kanye West. There's actually a
Harlem Boys Choir.
Yeah, a story about him recording with the Harlem Boys Choir. They're like sleeping on the floor of Edie Road.
Yeah, we didn't sleep there. We live like 2 minutes down the road. It's basically on the same road that we practice on, so it's pretty convenient.
Yeah, we could have slept there pretty easy. They keep a jar of moonshine in the mini fridge, and
it's all thanks to
I think
the
we killed that weekend.
Yeah,
I think
we probably could have slept anywhere.
Wait, so I got to ask, you guys won the SPAC Battle of the Bands, and that was what led to the recording deal, right, with ED Road?
Yeah, that's what was
No,
known
not
as
with
the
ED, but with the recording company.
With the company,
yeah.
What's it like performing at SPAC with a bluegrass country band? I got to imagine that style-wise, the bands you were up against just ran the gamut from all metal bands to
it was all over,
singer-songwriters,
all over the
everything.
place. The different bands over there. There was hard rock bands, and there was a couple more like Americana type like us,
Yeah.
and a couple jam bands, and so it was kind of all over the place, and it was.
Is it a judge thing, or is it sort of like a crowd response sort of
It
thing?
was based on both, I think. It was, the judges gave scores that was worth part of it, like 40%, and then the crowd voted on a paper vote, and that was worth the other 60%.
It was fun. It was each band got 10 minutes to play though. It's hard to show what you can do in 10 minutes on, and everyone's on the same drum kit. Everyone's you know.
There was no sound check or anything like that. We just
Get out there and play.
Push it on the stage.
Right.
I broke a string, like, what was it, like 3 seconds into the first song, I think, I broke a string.
We were getting feedback. There were a lot of technical difficulties going on, but we made it through it.
Cool, cool. Well, how about if we hear another couple songs here from your new record? Once again, this is WEXT 97.7, local 518 broadcast from the Metroland office. This is Eastbound Jesus.
Well,
It's dirt,
Dirt?
grease, and there's quite a bit of blood in here
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
Is there is this a murder weapon or a
No,
what's the
it's
story behind
I
this,
just I play claw hammer, so I end
Yeah.
up wearing down my middle finger a lot because I play mostly with my middle finger, but I strum a lot too. So I usually a lot of shows I end up cutting open my finger and bleeding in most shows. We were up in Portland.
not just for stagecraft.
No,
sake.
no,
Yeah.
not at all. It just
But it's pretty sweet.
it's pretty cool. It gets people
Yeah.
pretty fired up. But by the end of the set, I mean, the thing is we've been playing so much lately is that my fingernail won't grow out. So every show, the past like 4 or 5 shows, I've cut my hand open and been bleeding.
You gotta like
So-
take a break and let it heal up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wear like a
That's not
thermometer.
gonna happen. Right, yeah, and I've tried using finger picks, but problem with finger picks is that I play claw hammer and I finger pick and I strum. So the finger picks a lot of times if you're switching between all the styles, it gets caught
Right.
on the strings, and so I usually just don't wear one because it's a lot easier to play without a finger pick at all.
Sure. Well, you guys play a pretty vigorous style here. I wonder sort of what it comes out of. Obviously, there's country there, there's bluegrass there. I mean, what do you guys grow up listening to? What do you guys, geek out on, like, in the car?
Everything. Everything,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think all of us are
Pretty
so all
open-minded,
over the
yeah.
place. That's why we sound, I think, the way we do, because, we got every style of music in there, so
Yeah,
there's
we
6
don't
of us coming together to try and come up with a cool sound, so it's pretty easy just to try something new.
We never go for any particular style.
Sure.
We just go for what sounds good to us and stick with it. We write some funky stuff, some pretty heavy stuff. If our electric guitarist was here, we'd
Yeah.
play some metal riffs or something.
We try to do a lot of heavy stuff just because it's fun live.
Sure, yeah. Well, you guys ranked in the Metroland Readers Poll for Best Country Band. Is that a title that you subscribe to? You did.
Yeah, I think we're down for whatever people,
I think a lot of our songs are definitely country.
Yeah, there's certainly some country in there.
Yeah.
In fact, I have this great lyric that I pulled out of one of your tracks, "Gonna Go Down," which I feel like it's sort of like
that's one of the hard ones.
It may be, I know it's not radio friendly for the most part, so I understand why you're probably not gonna play today. But
Right.
there's a great like middle verse or something where I feel like, at least to me, sort of take on this issue head on, where you're talking about like sort of music that comes out of Nashville these days, contemporary country music. We say, Toby Keith Urbans crying in their beer, won't smoke a joint with Willie no more because Willie made a point about the rich man's war, which I feel like is so true about this sort of breakdown that's happened in recent years between like mainstream country music and then like alt country or whatever you want to call it. That whole like, I hear you guys like alongside like the Abbott Brothers or like Old Crow Medicine Show, the Blues Brothers, like these sort of country bands that are definitely not operating under that same model that's taken over.
Right. I mean, in terms of country, I like the old school country, Waylon Jennings, Merle Haggard, all those guys. The new stuff is just vastly different. What you hear on the radio is vastly different from what I consider to be, I guess, country music.
Right.
And we try to put that into our music, just bluegrass, country, folk, anything along the Americana roots that we can put in there.
Sure. Well, and the song lyrics are full of these like sort of authentic storylines. Eating scrambled eggs in the last one. I feel like lots of your songs are about like the finer things in life, right? Like, pickup trucks, like
Absolutely.
PBR, Marlboro Reds.
Drinking whiskey,
Yeah.
those are the fun things.
But it's one of those
some
real-
broken-hearted stuff.
Yeah, lots of heartache, a lot of heavy stuff too.
And there's a few sentimental tunes as well, which we really haven't played live very much, just because a lot of times when we get to playing live, we all get so fired up.
Sure.
We end up just playing the rockin' and the bluegrass stuff, and we kind of leave out the sentimental stuff. But there are a few sentimental tunes on the first album as well as on the second album.
How does the songwriting break down usually? Adam, do you usually take most of it? You sing most lead vocals. at
Yeah,
least.
it depends. Sometimes I'll write a song at home on my own, or I'll get like an idea for a song, and then I'll bring it to practice, and we'll mess around until it comes together into something we like. Or sometimes we'll just start jamming at practice and come up with something that sounds cool, and either Carl will write down some lyrics or I will. Sometimes we just sit down together and write lyrics.
First album was basically 2 months, 3 months, and then we started recording. And this album we had an entire year of playing together and just, spending time in that cold room, cold practice studio, write lyrics. You know, we'd start doing something, and Luke would sing the line, and then I'd try and harmonize, and then Adam would write down lines. So a lot of the songs were just basically everyone had a hand on a lyric, or you know. So it's cool because everyone had so much more of a part in this album. I think.
Yeah.
Everyone's touch is on it in every song in a specific way.
I think for the ride, I think every single member of the band wrote at least one line for that song.
Yeah.
So you pretty much all sing backing vocals on
We all sing.
almost every track, right? It's got that great
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
group harmony thing going on.
Yeah.
Everyone just get up in front of a mic and we mess around a lot. You know, doing harmonies is a totally fun way to play music. So.
Yeah.